Okay, this is the beginning of the end for Ted Cruz. There's one thing that I noticed in the majority of these campaigns. When they start making major personnel changes, they basically start going down the drain. It happened to Huckabee, it happened to Ben Carson, and now it's happening to Mr. Raphael Cruz.
News to report. We had told you last hour that we were going to be talking to Rick Tyler, the spokesman for the Cruz campaign. He actually abruptly left just before we were about to go live to him, and now we know why. Senator Cruz announcing just moments ago that he has asked for his resignation, asked for Rick Tyler's resignation. I think we have Hallie. Do we have Hallie Jackson with us? Not quite yet. Okay, we're working on getting Hallie Jackson, who's been reporting this. But again, Rick Tyler, spokesman for the Cruz campaign, being asked to step down, being asked to resign. This comes in the wake of Marco Rubio just hours ago calling for the Cruz campaign to take some action and hold someone accountable for what happened yesterday. It's a little bit complicated, but basically what happened was a video was posted on the Cruz Facebook page. It was posted by Rick Tyler. That video purported to show Marco Rubio. The initial allegation was that Marco Rubio was speaking ill of the Bible and making a comment about the Bible that was derogatory. It was later clarified that the audio was quite different from what had been presented, and that the audio was actually him praising the Bible. But this was a flap yesterday. Marco Rubio was upset about it earlier today and saying that it was something that should be apologized for. Rick Tyler did apologize this morning for having posted that video. But again, now Ted Cruz asking for Rick Tyler's resignation, apparently over this incident with the posting of this video of Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio earlier accusing the candidate of continually lying, saying that the candidate is constantly posting things that are untrue. And again, Marco Rubio had said the Cruz campaign needed to be accountable for this, and this appears to be the action that Cruz is taking because of that. Let me go to Hallie Jackson, who's on the phone with us. She covers the Cruz campaign. Hallie, are we right to connect these two things? Senator Rubio earlier calling for something to happen and for accountability?
Yeah, Kate, I'm just joining on the phone, so I missed the beginning portion of what you're talking about here, but let me run through. We just walked out of a media availability with Ted Cruz in which he talked about asking for Rick Tyler's resignation. Yeah, this is in response to that video that was tweeted out. Tyler issued a Facebook apology for essentially passing along this false news report. But Cruz said just moments ago that that was simply, essentially, I'm paraphrasing here, not enough for him. He says that he asked for Tyler's resignation today. He talked a little bit about a grave error in judgment, essentially. Cruz really hammering home the point to the media that are gathered here in Las Vegas for his event that's beginning in just a moment, that he wants to make sure to be running a campaign that is above the personal attack. That is something that he's been talking about for weeks, and it's something that appears to be coming to fruition today.
So it's about time. And Rick Tyler probably was the one that was pulling all the dirty tricks all along. And now that he was absolutely busted with something that was above board, Raphael had to create a scapegoat. But you can't tell me that Rick Tyler didn't run all the bullshit that he was doing past Ted Cruz and got a wink and a nod from Ted to let stuff go, just letting him know that if it got too hot, he was going to have to jettison Tyler. And I'm willing to bet you Tyler got paid big time on this thing. So now that Raphael has started to make changes in his campaign personnel, I predict that this is going to be the beginning of the end for him. And honestly, I honestly don't believe that he won Iowa with Tyler pulling the crap that he pulled. I have no doubt that Ben Carson lost a ton of votes to Ted Cruz behind that phony Ben Carson's out of the race bullshit that he pulled. So we will see, but now everybody can jump in full bore on Ted, and Ted will be Ted. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Ted's not going to win anything else going forward, and his only shot might have been Texas, but now with this going down, I don't even think he's going to be able to possibly win Texas.